Megan Batoon, you're late. Very uncharacteristic of you. I know you hate being late for things.
Hate.
So what happened?
I am so close to death. Like I don't think I've ever been this close to death except for that one time I told you about that overdose marijuana story. Like, yes, the other day I was like, I want to get a video up so bad.
Oh, I saw on your story. Yeah.
I pulled an all-nighter for the first time since college.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you in college? What is this?
Bro, I had a Red Bull at 11 p.m.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Because I was because I feel guilty.
For what?
Quitting. Or like I feel guilty for taking a break, and then like when the bills come in, then I go, oh my God. And then my therapist said something, and she was like, we make bad decisions when we're not resourced, or like when we're under resourced.
Okay.
And I feel extremely under resourced, and I'm just like scrambling.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna edit all the way, and I've never done that in my life, and I was like, okay, by 10 a.m. I'm gonna upload because I have a drum lesson at 1. Didn't finish.
Okay.
Also didn't even look at it after that. Because I was just like, after drums, I was like so tired trying to like play these drums. And then I instantly like went to bed after, and I was like, man, I really thought I could do it, but I'm not the same anymore.
Oh, and the video's not up?
No.
So you're just tired for no reason?
Yeah. And honestly, I was like editing it. It was probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4. Like every hour I would like look and be like, wow, the sun is almost up. And I was like, oh, this will be so exciting because when Tim asks, what's your high-low stinky hoe? I'll be like, I stayed up and I edited a video and I finally uploaded.
So this is your low. What's your high and your stinky hoe?
Jesus. Oh my God, it sucks. I don't even know what my high would be. I guess my high would be I'm going to New York tonight and seeing Wicked tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
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 Ah, that's so fire. I love it. I've said this before. Here's what I love about podcasting with you, right? Because we are real friends, right? But everyone else that I podcast with, Rick, I'm constantly texting all day. Me and David, I send him funny shit throughout the week until we pod together. But you and I don't really talk unless we are here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We might send a couple little shits here and there.
Right.
But for the most part, it's here. So it's like I get the update with everyone else.
In real time.
Yeah. It's kind of fire. I'm very excited. Next time I see you to get all your emotions.
Oh my God.
Very hype about that. And your stinky hoe.
Something unexpected. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting slammed with reality right now.
Okay.
Like the fact that I like did this non-sleeping situation, and then I like tried to sleep, and then I woke up and I had my period, and I was just like,
Lord,
what is happening?
Period woke you up.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, period.
Yeah, and I don't have Advil right now, so I'm dying. I'm so close to not being here.
You get like really painful cramps?
Oh yeah. As soon as the back hurts, it's over.
Word.
Yeah. It's awful.
Can't relate.
I know. I saw something on TikTok that was like, oh, I'm going to like romanticize when I have my period. So it's like they got like a red ring and they wear it on their, like when they're having their period. I was like, wait a second, that's kind of nice because then it can give you a reminder to just like slow down and be nicer to yourself and not push so hard because your body is going through a thing.
How about you just wear a big red P on your chest?
I can do that.
Yeah.
It's like a scarlet letter.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
for menstruation.
It's just shame on you for menstruating. Well, shit, man. Well, look, you know what? Megan Batoon, there are no L's. There are no
just lessons.
Just a lesson. And what lesson did you take from your all-nighter that led to nothing?
I was gonna say, what would you think the lesson is? Because now I'm like, is the lesson don't try so hard? Because
the lesson is to forgive yourself a little bit.
I can do that.
There's no, like, the beauty, and I have to remind myself of this too, because sometimes when I'm pushing myself to like, I don't know, edit till like 3 a.m. to get a vlog up, when I'm like, oh, I haven't put up a vlog up in like 2 weeks, right? But then, and we've touched on this before, it's like, like for what? Like, yeah, I get it. You feel like, oh man, I've been slacking, I took a break, right? Like, but at the same time, you know, the beauty of doing what we do is, you know, we write our own schedule. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why we dropped out of college and we're doing this for a living.
That's
you know?
true.
So it's like, what's another day?
Yeah, but then what happens when another day is like 3 years down the line and you're like, oh, I forgot that I had a channel.
I know, my script.
That's the issue with like being not self-employed, but like self-imposing deadlines.
Yeah.
Like I can just keep pushing the deadline until nothing ever happens.
Yeah, I know. And the other day, Chia, a while ago, in her mind, she would have been like, we would be trying to have another baby at this point, right?
Okay.
And I'm like,
oh yeah, because she wants like 5, right?
Yeah, I think the conversation is 3 would be cool, okay?
Cool.
And it's still a conversation, but ideally for her, she would have loved to just have been trying to make another baby at this point because she likes that the 2-year difference between Q and Veyda, which is great. And I told her, I'm like, hey, give me a year to get some work done, write this movie, get some, you know, grind it out a little bit before we start, you know, creating more life. She was like, cool. And now she will like be like, I gave you a year.
Really?
What's up, dude? And but she also said not too long ago, she was like, you know what? Yeah, she's like, you know, I'm glad we waited a little bit because you know now we're kind of in a good space with the two of them, and I like that. You know, I was sitting next to Q on the couch this morning just watching TV, and he's like so affectionate and so sweet, and I'm like, I like that I can just give him this time right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Veyda's so cool being on her own, fucking going and drawing pictures and chilling. Like, I like that I can give Q his time, right?
Right.
But now it's probably Q's 2. So this is a year past Chia's initial plan of trying.
Whoa.
So I'm like, and I told her, I'm like, hey, you know what? Well, I got the summer to finish this script. Veyda's in summer school right now. The script is gonna be done by the time she's out of summer school. She was like, well, you know what?
Looking at all the cameras, like, are we?
She was like,
are we sure?
Well, Chia goes, well, your word means nothing to me now. I was like, and I was like, cool.
Yeah, that tracks actually.
Fine, yeah, that doesn't help anything, but whatever. But that is, I said I'm gonna stop talking about it, but that is, I'm trying to get it done in the next week or so, because 2 weeks. 2
months, 2 years. Okay, fine. When Veyda's 20.
Veyda's in summer school for the rest of July.
Okay.
Which gives me the morning to grind it out.
What does that mean, summer school for a child?
For a 4-year-old?
Yeah.
So they have different options. There's either the full day, which is like 9 a.m. to 2-ish.
Okay.
2-ish, 2:30-ish. Or we do half days for her summer because we still want her like, hey, come back home and play a little bit. We drop her off at 9 and she's there till noon. We pick her up. So she goes, Does she like advance in like grades, or is it just like extra credit? No, well, does the summer advance anything?
Yeah, like what's the point?
No, the point is just playing with her friends and coloring and stuff and giving mommy and daddy some time to chill, you know what I'm saying?
Great.
And it keeps them in the routine.
Right.
You feel me? Because I feel like after her first year of school, big girl, handle it. I don't know, like a part of me, if she was just to be home for 3 months, I would feel like, oh shit, going into the next year, I'm like, okay, is she thrown off now? Is she gonna be apprehensive again? Because, you know, it takes a little bit to kind of get used to it, right?
Yeah.
So it's nice to keep them in that routine. You're going to school every day, you're doing this, you're getting ready in the morning. And that,
for sure.
You know, so yeah, just keeping the groove for the rest of her life.
For the rest of her life. If you had to go back to school right now, what would you go for?
Like realistically?
Yeah.
I would go finish my degree, which was just communications.
But why would you finish communications?
Just to finish it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if you were realistically asking me if I was going back to school right now, it would just be to finish what I started and get the degree.
Oh,
that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, interesting. So you wouldn't want to like learn anything else now that you know more about yourself now?
No, but if I was going back for funsies or like with the actual just wanting to learn.
Yes.
Honestly, I might go to culinary school.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great for you.
Because, you know, I've always loved food.
Totally.
Just growing up in my mom's restaurant and my mom, you know, just like being such a great chef and stuff. But it wasn't until really beginning to like do the show with David and feeling like, you know, I would like to not only know more of what I'm eating, but also know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what started my curiosity as a foodie, is being like, not having money to eat all the food and watching the Food Network and being like, what is that? I want to try that, and then getting money and then just ordering everything. But like now that I've like bouged up a little bit in my like taste buds and my life, I'm like, okay, I would like to kind of learn, you know? So yeah, that's probably where I'd go.
Oh, that's sick.
You?
Culinary school. I think I would go for filmmaking.
Oh, fire, yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching like a lot of like documentary YouTube videos of like, this is how you like structure everything. I'm watching a shit ton of documentaries just because I'm trying to like learn how to edit. That's what's taking me so long with this video. It's not like I asked people on Instagram, I was like, oh, like, what do you want to actually see on YouTube? And so many people were like, minimally edited vlogs. And I was like, that is not what I want to do. Like, I understand, but like, I really want to make like highly packed. I still want it to be like chill and authentic, but I want it to be like TV quality shit.
I feel that.
And I don't know if that's dumb or not, but like in the way that the world is going, like now, I think we've talked about this before, like people are watching YouTube more than they're watching TV.
Right.
And so I'm like, and the way that Hollywood is going, I'm like, okay, if I can just like learn how to like produce mini TV episodes on my channel, then like 10 years from now when YouTube is Hollywood, then I'll be chilling.
You know what? I'd probably take a screenwriting class or something too.
Yeah.
Because I'm over, I'm just reading Save the Cat
That's
and
true.
shit,
Yeah, I guess, screenwriting would be good for you. I feel like all of the stuff that I want to make will be unscripted, like more like documentary or.
Oh, so you want some cool unscripted cinematic shit is where your head is at.
Yeah, I want visually beautiful, but like real, raw, in the moment. Like you're coming with us. We're figuring this out together. Like throughout the whole process of everything.
Just a dope looking documentary.
Documentary vlog series.
Well, you guys should watch our NBC pilot, which is gonna drop.
I know.
Supposedly in September.
I know.
Because if that's interesting to you, cool, authentic vibes with some sick cinematography. You're gonna love it.
I know. And how cool would it be? I mean, that would be so sick. I was thinking about that earlier today. Like, if that goes, how fucking cool and fun.
That would be so fun. I'd also be a little sad because of all the traveling.
Wow. Who cares? FaceTime your children, get the bag, let's have fun.
Well, we will. We 100% will because of the bag.
Yes.
And because of the health insurance for my children.
Health insurance.
Because the health is it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
The health insurance is crazy?
Health insurance is crazy. Just paying for life is crazy.
Living life is crazy.
Living life is crazy. I'm probably going to get an electric car because gas is going to be rumored to go up to like $8 a gallon and some shit like that out here. Some shit like,
where'd you hear that?
It's the rumor. I heard it and then I saw someone post from some part of LA where they're like, yo, this shit's getting crazy. Okay, so I'm debating electric. So yes, I need to get the bag. Okay, but there was one time that I tell you when I was in that Uber with that man who said he like had a well-paying job, but then he just like barely saw his daughter, so he like.
Oh no! So that he was like a cautionary tale for you.
Yeah, and I've also just seen a thing where people asked like old men like on their deathbed, what do you regret? And the biggest regret was always like, I worked too much. I wish I was just home more with my family. And that's like their biggest regret looking back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be that guy. I also don't want to be a fucking like, when I look at the grand scheme of just what I've done in my life, I'm kind of happy that I didn't pop off as a rapper and had to be on tour like 9 months out of the year. You feel me? Because like I like that I have been able to be home with my babies in these first few years of their life.
Totally.
You know, like I don't want to. Like there's a TikTok that I saw where this guy came home after 2 months of being away for work, and his daughter was like, "My dad, oh my God."
Right. It's like when people come back from the army.
From like the military.
Yeah.
And I think the end of the TikTok was like, he quit his job after that.
Oh,
he just couldn't deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think, but I'm confident in just like the universe and the way things work. And I know that when our show gets picked up, it's going to work out in a way that will be comfortable for everybody. So we'll be all right.
Yeah. I also think that like, I don't know. I feel like what if this could be, I was going to break out into a High School Musical thing, but you haven't seen it. The start of something new. Like, what if it's like, I don't know. I have I have such big dreams that I have to like chill out sometimes.
Don't.
Like, I don't know.
Don't chill out.
But the issue with having the big dreams is sometimes I get so overwhelmed, like even uploading this video. It's like, oh, if I think about like 10 years from now, if I like change my channel into a network. And so I'm like, okay, well, this upload needs to be the first like programming for the new network. And it's like, girl, just press publish.
Just press, you said hoish?
Publish. Just press publish.
Well, you know what? I think it's great that you have a plan. But also, you just got to be in the moment too, brother. You know what I'm saying? Got to do what you do for the day, for what's going on. You've also said that you love how like raw TikTok is, that you don't have to even really think about it. And you're just letting shit fly out there. You know what I'm saying? And you love that. So you understand why the kids don't want the over edited shit on their YouTube.
I know, but I think it's like what people want is different than what I want. Like I understand, I get it, like being personalities, right? Like people just want to watch, watch people. But I want to see pretty things. I want to like watch things that have like structure and I'm inspired by. And I guess I could be inspired by people vlogging, but like I also, I don't know, with like the attention spans of it all, it's like, okay, why would I watch a 24-minute doo-doo when I could watch like a 10 to 12-minute like beautifully crafted vlog?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what? Well, you just got to figure out your priorities, Make It Batoon, because if it's going to take you all night to edit.
And then you never upload, then no one's watching anything.
Because let me tell you something, man. Even with my vlogs, keep them at like, you know, my life. This is what's going on in my life shits. They're 10 minutes or less. The cool shit I do in there is minimal. You feel me? I'll get a little B-roll here and there. I pride myself on some transitions. I get a few comments on the transitions, and it makes me happy every time.
Really? Like, what's an example of a transition that you were like, that's dope?
I'll give you a dope one, and I'll give you a silly one, all right? Like, it'll be shit like, so whenever I'm vlogging, I always kind of whip my camera down.
Yes.
And that's just kind of how I do it. So I try to match the whips all the time.
Cool.
So it'll be like it'll be some shit where it's like, oh, and this has been great lately. Veyda has this new habit of slapping the camera.
Cool.
So she'll slap it and it'll whip into like a
You're
new
like,
shot.
perfect!
Yeah, people are always like, yo, transition at 5 minutes and 46 seconds, crazy. Like,
Oh,
thank
I
you.
love it.
Right? And sometimes I'll do stupid shit where it'll be like, I'll be filming Chia's butt or something, and I'll go like, super zoom into her butthole out of like my mouth, like, yo, what's up, y'all? Like dumb shit like that just makes me laugh. Where people are like, yo, transition at 2 minutes was crazy, Tim.
Oh, that's so good.
So I have fun with it. But there was a time when I was editing vlogs where I was like, really, you know, I think we were all the vloggers at one point were trying to throw some Casey Neistat in our shit, right?
Right.
Where it was like, how is he vlogging every day and also making everything look so beautiful and just cool, right? And I think we're all getting more B-roll. We're getting fucking time lapses. And after a while, for me, it just was not sustainable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, yes, I'll get a couple comments, but people aren't here on my vlogs for that. You know what I'm saying? They're here for me to be stupid and to see my kids run around. So I'm like, all right, I give you the real, I give you what it is, you know? But you know, but like I said, man, like that's a lane, and of course you love it. So other people, like there's people out there that love it, right? Like I love watching shit like that too. Even when I'm writing my stupid comedy for me and David, I don't want it to look like a fucking like cheap movie, right? Like I have cinematographers and videographers in mind where I'm like, okay, we can make a stupid movie, but it can still look dope. Yeah. You know? So I feel you, brother. I feel you.
I know the sustainability piece of it all is like, that's what's really that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how can you be sustainable, but then like also grow as an artist at the same time and like continue? So that's what I'm dealing with.
Well, the goal is always, right, is let's get the stupid little brand deals for doing our little quick shit that'll hold us over while we spend a little bit of money making things we care about that no one watches.
Doesn't that suck?
I know. It's been a struggle. There's a reason why a lot of the YouTubers that you grew up watching make great sketches just don't anymore. Well, we don't make money off that shit.
I know. That's, and when I've edited, I don't know, probably I've been spending, I don't know, the whole last month on this video.
Oh, fuck.
I know. Because I'm doing it as like a pilot episode of like, this is what I literally, oh, this is kind of going to be embarrassing to like talk about, but here goes. It's so funny because like I've been making videos for 10 years plus. So like sometimes I'll be on my couch on YouTube. I'll be like, and there's a video that's like, if you want to become a content creator, watch this. And I'm like, bitch, I've already been here. But like I'll watch it and then I'll like take notes. And I watch like so many like Mr. Beast videos or like people that edit all this other stuff. It's like, here's like how to make a viral video. It's like you before even filming, title, thumbnail, because if they don't click, they don't watch. So it's like you gotta get that before you even figure out like what the hook is.
Damn, really?
Yes, well, and that's the thing. Things have changed since like when we started, and like they'll continue to change. And so like now it's like not a social media platform; it's an interest media platform. So it's like you're not like sometimes even getting like your subscribers aren't seeing your videos
at all.
So it's like if somebody like whatever is interesting to the person, that's what they're gonna get served. And if your title and thumbnail is not like, I need to see that right now, then no one will watch it. And then so if I'm spending a month on this video and my title and thumbnail aren't bomb, then like no one's gonna watch it. That's gonna suck. But then also with that same thing of like nobody watches the things that we take a lot of time on, I'm like, oh, I've spent a lot of time on this. So if this doesn't do well, that might be the hole in the ground.
It doesn't matter. Our show's getting picked up. It doesn't fucking matter. All right. Who cares if no one's watching this podcast either? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And that's facts. That when you said that, it really made shit click for me. Because thinking of the title and thumbnail before filming, is so interesting as far as somebody who used to vlog really like consistently, because the game changed once vloggers started doing that, where it used to be where, you know, people would tune in, hey, like, let's see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So they were interested in what was going on in your life, right? And they didn't really know what they were tuning in for. And then when people were like, thinking, I'm gonna plan a day where I do this and this and this and that. That is the vlog, so make it entertaining. It wasn't like, hey, let's see what's happening today. It's like, this is what I'm doing today. Taking the kids to the water park, or I'm gonna be filling my yard with jumpers. You know what I'm saying? Then it became like it wasn't a daily vlog anymore. Then it was like, you know, it's like, yeah, you were making a show, and I get that, but that's what kind of killed the casual vlog, because then people were like, this is a planned adventure video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's entertaining for sure. The shit just changed. I
know. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to have the essence of in my new anything that I make now is like, I miss the old YouTube so badly. And I don't know, I'm always kind of nostalgic for the past. And so I'm like, how can I bring the past, but like revamp it to be of the now? So I'm just trying to like get, also what's cool about the fact that I'm like spending so much time on this video and like employing all of these like filmmaking tactics that I've just like gleaned from conversations is like, I can feel myself getting better as an editor. Like I've like found different ways of doing things. I'm like putting in sound design now with like little, like if I like put a cup down, it's like, okay, now I'm getting a cup sound. Like it's just so immersive. And so I'm like, even if like it goes poorly, it's not a waste because I've learned so much in it.
There it is.
That's the lesson.
Bang, bang.
Oh, we finally got there. Anyway, go watch the video that'll never be out.
It's coming out. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah. And what if it goes well?
Yeah.
And then I now know what I'm doing.
That is the risk we take. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
What's up, Tim and Megan? My name is Jerry. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Just want to say, first off, real quick, just want to glaze y'all. Megan, I love you. Been loving you since the Ryan Higa days. You're a great dancer, great human being. Keep it up. I'm glad you got someone like Tim to hold you down. Tim, I love you too, bro, with the skits and all that crap. Man, I follow all your podcasts, man. You made 3 more. I follow all those too, man. Anyway, not the point. Want to get to my question really quick. So for you guys, and this is something that has been on my mind for a while. When does the point of becoming an adult, when does adulting start? Is it dependent on a age? Is it dependent on the responsibilities you're given? Like for me, I'm 26. I live with my parents, but even though I am given some responsibilities as an adult, I don't have to pay for the mortgage. I don't have to pay for much of the food in the house because that is given to me. I feel like that makes me feel like less of an adult. You know what I mean? And I look at my friends and they are, you know, doing things on their own and they're much younger, like 23, 24. So again, just want to push a question to you guys. When does adulting start? Is it based on the age or is it based on the responsibilities that you're given? All right. Love you guys. Bye.
That's a cool question.
That is a cool question.
I also love a good glaze. I appreciate the glaze.
So is that a new word?
Fairly. I would say a TikTok generation word. Yeah,
really?
Like if you're where we would have said, yo, get off his dick. Oh my God, you love this guy. Today's kids will be like, yo, stop glazing. You're glazing that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. When's the first time that you heard that word?
I don't know. Within the past year or so.
Oh shit.
Like, nah, you're glazed. Like if you're like super complimenting somebody or you're defending someone too much, like let's say in the Drake-Kendrick beef,
right?
Someone is steadily defending Drake, like all you glazing him, like why are you glazing him so much?
And what is the etymology?
If we want to talk about the etymology, now that's so interesting because I never even really thought about it up until he was saying it.
Yeah.
This is just where my mind goes.
Jizz?
Well, yeah. Yes, jizz on someone's face.
Right. Okay. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Okay. What face?
Well, because that's you're making their face look like a glazed donut.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess it's like maybe that is where it comes from because it's like, oh, if like get off my dick, like if you're just like, oh, you're just doing the most. That you're like, okay.
Yeah, just coming on their face.
Glaze.
Yeah.
Glaze.
You're glazing. Yeah.
I don't know if I like that, to be honest.
Let's take the etymology out of it, and it's just a
glaze.
Just think about how it sounds. I think it's a pleasant glaze. Wow, I'm just hey, just to glaze you real quick.
I don't know. I feel like glaze to me feels like if my eyes are glazed over, like I'm just like glaze doesn't really seem like a good thing. Except on a donut. Like glaze feels like you're like out of it.
I mean, just like any word, it depends on your definition. Your definition. Okay. Actually, should we look up the actual Urban Dictionary?
Yes.
Why does it mean glaze?
Yeah, why does it mean glaze?
Why does glaze
Wow, I am on TikTok so much and I just missed it. Glaze.
It's just one of those words. I guarantee you Robin Couch has no idea.
It's funny when he said Ryan Higa. Like the other day, I was like going into my studio and I had like 2 or 3 lamps in one corner, and I was just like, "Is this a Ryan Higa shrine?"
It's explaining the meaning. It's not saying why.
Boring.
Yeah. Should we at ChatGPT? ChatGPT? See if she knows.
ChatGPT?
She don't be knowing sometimes. Let's see. Victoria, how are you?
You call her Victoria?
I'm doing really well. How about you? How's your day going so far?
I'm so good. Can I ask you a question, please?
You're not supposed to say please to AI. It takes more water.
I'm nice to her.
You're just wasting the environment. Get to the point!
Victoria, do you happen to know why glaze is a slang term for high admiration?
Yeah, so when people use the term glaze in slang, they often mean it as a way of saying something is really impressive or admirable, kind of like a shiny glaze that makes something look better. It's a fun way to show appreciation.
Like pottery vibes?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay, so you're just like glossing it. Gloss. I like that.
You're glossing.
You're glossing.
Hey, look, I'm down for either.
I'm down. You like glossy real quick. That's cute.
I'm not
like
mad that she took the jizz out of it.
Well, sure.
All right, so.
When do you become an adult?
When does adulthood,
I think when you have to pay for your phone bill. I think I started paying for my phone bill when I was 23.
Okay.
When do you think?
I would say, well, first of all, no shame in living at home at 26. If you're Asian, I think that's a very common thing. I think if you're an immigrant, it's a very common thing. Your parents just want you to stay until you're fucking 40, 50. They don't ever want you to leave. All right?
That's so nice.
Yeah. I left the house at 26. Mm-hmm. So last year. And
Nice.
I started feeling like an adult. No, not gonna lie. I felt the adulthood when I was moved out. Because, I was in my little condo, getting my own mail. I think that's a big part. When you're checking your own mail and you're like, bill, junk. That feels very adult. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I had responsibilities. I was at my parents' house paying bills, paying phone bills, paying their bills.
Right.
But I still, I think... I take it back. If I'm paying their bills, or I'm helping pay their bills. That's pretty adult.
That's pretty adult.
Yeah.
When was the first time that you were like, this is some adult ass shit that you're like dealing with that you hadn't had to deal with before?
It's probably tax time.
I know.
Because you just have no idea what anything means.
Isn't
you know what I'm
that
saying?
so fucked?
It's so stupid.
I know, we've talked about this before.
We have, and it's just so silly. It's like, so whenever I would go through my shit, right? Living alone, and maybe not even living alone, but it was like, I would have a pile of, okay, pay this, trash, and then a pile of, what does this mean?
Right.
That it would just stay there.
Yeah.
It would never, I had no idea what to do with it. I would be like, I think it's important, but I don't know what the fuck it is. And it would just stay in a pile. Adulthood.
Adulthood is putting things that you don't know what to do with in a corner and saying, what is it?
One day, it'll get figured out.
I have that right now.
And it never does. Same.
I have a pile of 4 different letters and I'm like, what?
I got a cabinet, dog.
Damn.
And just nothing happens.
I know.
That pile, you can never touch it and nothing changes.
I know.
But you feel like you shouldn't throw it away.
I know. Schrodinger's mail.
Yeah.
You really don't know what's going on in there.
Does it mean anything? Probably not. Well, maybe it does.
We'll never know.
Yeah, until it does.
Right. Adulthood.
And I also think a lot of people conflate adulthood with like maturity and vice versa. Because people will be like, oh, you're like, you're this age. You should be mature. And I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown-ass man. I handle grown man business. But like, what is your definition of maturity? Because I make dick jokes and like fart jokes. Like, I still feel like I can handle myself as a mature man and still laugh at a dick joke and a fart joke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we contain multitudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's complex.
Oh, I'm trying to think of the first time that I felt like an adult. I mean, I definitely think like when you have to pay for things, that's so annoying. Or like oil changes. When you're doing things by yourself. And the other day, like, I don't know, it's really quite simple to like fill the oil in your car.
Yeah.
Like when it's like, oh, low oil. But it's like, I find myself going to YouTube all the time.
Yeah,
like I find these channels that are like these dads of being like, if your dad never taught you this, here you go. It's like I'm always on like dad talk.
Megan Batoon.
Dad tube.
Let me tell you, the first time I changed the tire, and this was before YouTube shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this was before YouTube. This was just me being like, looking at the tools and being like, I think I know what to do here, and doing it myself.
Damn.
I was like, I'm a fucking man,
yeah, bro.
I remember too, I think I was either in the parking structure at Cal State Long Beach, or I was on a road trip with the homies in San Diego. We were at a hotel. I forget. But I just, no, I was by myself, Cal State Long Beach. In the parking structure, my shit was flat. Took my tools out.
You had the tools there.
Yeah,
or like just you
normally
have tools
they'll
in
be in the trunk. Yeah, under the flap. Yeah.
Everybody has that?
You should. Yeah.
I don't be knowing anything.
You should. If you go to your trunk right now and you lift the fucking flap.
Yeah. That's where
you should have a thing with the jack and the thing and the turn.
Pretty cool.
You should. Yeah. We'll check afterwards.
Pretty cool. Okay.
And I did it. Fucking handled it, and afterwards, because sometimes getting the lugs or the lug nuts or whatever whatever the fuck they are, is a struggle. And I and I remember just like, no, now I'm mixing up my memories. But anyways, I remember wearing a Superman cape in San Diego. None of the homies could get this shit off, and this is Rick included. Okay, now I'm mixing my memories, but we're skipping to this memory. Because I had a Superman cape on and no one could get the shit off of the tire. And I was like, fuck it, we gotta do it. I had my Superman cape, I was like, ah! And I screamed and I got it off.
Really?
And everyone was like, yeah, you did it. And we changed the tire.
Oh, with the cape, that's sick.
With the cape, yeah. And then I ran around the top of the parking structure celebrating.
If only you were filming that.
I know. Life before cameras, man. It's all just kind of up here. Who knows if it even really happened?
I know. Truly.
But yeah, first time I changed the tire by myself is like, I felt like I'm a grown-ass man.
Yes. Okay. This is the first time I felt like a grown ass woman. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I grew up pretty quickly. I feel like I'm a late bloomer in a lot of regards, but then also like I just had to like do things on my own, like very young. Like I moved out when I was 18.
Okay.
So that I feel like is young. And then I don't know, I guess just like having to do a lot on my own, I felt like an adult then.
You moved out into Just an apartment?
to college.
Oh,
yeah. So I was in a dorm for a little
Fire,
bit,
yeah.
and then I moved to. I don't even know. I've like been my lore is crazy. Sometimes when I'm like dating people, I want to be like, okay, let's go back to the beginning and like year by year, let's tell each other like what happened in our life and like just so I could like know. There's so much shit that happened to me.
That's the fun of long-term relationships. You get to break down that lore, man. You don't have to learn it all in the first week, Megabatsoon.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Keep some things a secret.
There's still shit where I'll tell you, I'm like, I ever tell you about this? And she's like, no. And then, but in my head, I'm like, I definitely told you just forgot. But also, that's the beauty of being in a long-term relationship. You forget. You get to retell the stories.
50 first dates.
Yeah, man. What is one thing that you would feel like you that caused you to grow up so early?
Once I moved out, I was like dancing a lot back in high school. And so when I went to college, my parents were like, hey, stop dancing because this is not going to be your career. Because Asian parent, I mean, I guess only one Asian parent. So even my mom, who is white, was like, don't also do this.
Right. I feel like most parents would be like, hey, man, get a backup plan or something.
Yeah, especially with like the creative industry. And so I was driving back and forth I was like going to graphic design school, and then I would drive like 30 minutes, an hour every Wednesday to keep dancing. And I think that like when my parents took away my car, did I ever tell you this story?
Nah.
I was in college and what is it called? Subterfuge? When they do something that sabotages you secretly. I would have to like ask what that word is, but like I thought that my parents were just coming to visit me to be like, oh, like how's school going? Da, da, da. Secretly, they had conspired to take my car away.
Dang.
Technically, it was their car. Like they bought a used car for me, so like they were paying for it.
But still, it was your present.
It was my present.
Yeah.
And I was the one that parked it in the school garage. I had the little card, so it was, I had the keys. It was mine. So they were like, they came on like, it felt like, I don't know, a random Tuesday. Yeah. And they're like, well, how's school? This, that. Anyway, how's your car? Let me go see it. And they're like,
what?
Okay.
It was like that?
Yes, bitch. And they took my car away so that I couldn't go back and forth.
What? How's school? Cool. Can we take just, how's your rearview mirror looking? Can we clean your rearview mirror really quick?
Let me just take that off. Take this. The steering wheel. They like Grinch it. So like I'm left with just the jack, not even the car. There's like can't even do anything.
It's just on cinder blocks.
Yeah.
All right, so they took your car so you couldn't go back and forth to your dance class because they knew that you were doing that.
Yeah. So then I was just like mad.
Yeah.
Then I was in college by myself mad. I like stopped talking to them for a while. My mom would like so sweetly send care packages to be like, hope everything is okay. I'm like, of course it's not okay.
Right, but you were just bitter.
Yeah, I was super bitter. And so I just had to like cobble everything together. And, like other people come to like pick me up on the weekends or on the week, just to, like go back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like that is maybe when I was just like, okay, I'm on my own. Or even like, I mean, I feel like I've been on my own quite a lot.
And here you are.
And here the fuck I am.
And your shoes talking.
I know. This is like, this is awful. This is how I feel. If you're not watching, first of all, why? I have so many things in my life that are just falling apart.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah! I want a drink.
I'm going to pour Batoon a drink while Robin gets his next question for us.
Wait, did we even help? You can do your thing.
He didn't even want help. He just wanted to know our opinions. He was like, what's adulting?
Hello?
Yo, what's up, fam? What's up, Megan? Quick question. 30-year-old virgin. Never done a deed. Had a couple girlfriends in high school, but, it never escalated to that. Got a hand job or two, but I won't count that. Am I missing out? I haven't dated just because I didn't want to bring any of my personal issues to a relationship. But, now I'm 30, so, time's ticking. What do you guys is advice for me? Later.
Time is ticking.
I was just gonna say, you don't have a biological clock, man. You can bust nuts till the end of time.
Till the end of time, brother.
So the question is, there's a couple questions in there. Am I missing anything? Yeah.
Yeah. The first question is, are you missing anything? Sure. I mean, sure.
I would say I mean, you've never done it, so you're not like, if you're having fun with life now, then cool, you're having fun doing what you're doing. Is intercourse fun? Yes. I also feel like I was kind of curious about, he's like, yeah, you know, I don't want to bring my personal issues.
Yeah.
But it's like,
you're like, okay, read more. Expand.
Are you saying your virginity is an issue you don't want to bring into the dating? Is that what he's saying?
Maybe.
Like, are you afraid to bring it up? Is that the deal? Because if you're afraid to bring it up, then you're never gonna have sex, dog. You gotta let him know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And also, that's not information you necessarily need to volunteer right away.
That's true. If you were in that same position, when would you bring that up?
Date 2.
Okay.
I think after she had agreed to the second date.
Yeah.
So I feel like she's kind of interested, but before she's too invested. Because some people feel like, you know, some people feel like by date 3, hey, we might fuck. Okay?
Yeah.
So date 2, I'd be like, oh, man. But I wouldn't. So the energy you're giving me right now, bro, is kind of like nervous energy. And I feel like you will have better luck with it if you treat it more like funny, whimsical, haha, hey, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So you're on the second date and you're like, okay, hey, funny story, I'm actually a virgin, okay?
Okay.
And I think it can go on 2 ways, right? Either she's gonna be completely put off by that, where then you know, okay, maybe that's not the one to be taking my virginity.
Yeah.
Or 2, she's gonna find it endearing, or she's gonna find it hot. Because I've known girls who like enjoyed taking guys' virginities. Like they got off on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you could run into one of those. Or you can just go get a prostitute, knock it out.
That is always an option.
There's that. But if you want it to be somewhat special, I think honesty would be the best policy. And I think don't come at it with nervous, timid, I know this is my issue energy.
Yeah.
Because then it's like that, you're automatically giving off the vibe of like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be like the follow-up question anyway when he was like, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
I'm a virgin. And then it's going to be like, okay, well, let's talk about that. Yeah. Oh, man. That is... I don't know.
How about you, Meg Mattoon? If you were dating a guy, okay, now 30 years old.
Yes.
You're on a date.
Yes.
Let's say you're 30, he's 30.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, I'm a virgin.
Okay, I'd be like, let's play this out. Ready?
Okay.
You're the virgin.
We're on a date. And for me, this is our second date.
Okay.
Because I think maybe you enjoyed my company the first time around.
Lit.
Cool. We're talking about exes. Okay.
Wait, let me get my date position.
Yeah, okay, me too. Let's pretend we're at
the craziest position.
You're just legs open. I'm just in a corner. Okay.
I'm crying. Let me get my date position.
Let me get my date position. My wallet's open.
Let me get my date position. I'm getting proposed to.
Oh, great riffing here. Okay, here we go. Date position.
Okay, we're on a date.
Let's say we're on a date.
Where are we?
We are somewhere where there's couches. It's loungy. It's a lounge.
Okay, it's a lounge.
It's a lounge. We're having drinks.
What time is it?
If we're having drinks and we're at a lounge, I'm gonna say it's like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. We've already had dinner.
Okay,
we're
I'm
at dinner.
so full.
We're talking.
Okay.
You're so full. You had a great dinner because I picked a delicious restaurant.
Love it.
Here we go.
Let me get my drink.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers to us.
Cheers
what a good
to
dinner.
Us. I know, so
oh,
good.
man, that tiramisu was fire. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had it like so pillowy.
I know, and I didn't think the 24 karat gold would actually make a difference, but
you know what?
I like the shine.
Yeah, okay, the shine.
Yeah,
for sure.
The shine.
Yeah, you know, you think you're gonna poop it out?
Let's hope so.
Yeah, me too.
Cool.
Cool.
Worst second date ever.
No, this is great.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I would be like, if I was talking about poop on a second date, I'd be like, great, we're here. Because you're supposed to marry your best friend.
That's what I'm saying. Me asking if you think you're gonna poop out the gold is a real question I probably would have asked to feel you out. You know, hey, speaking of bodily things.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, look. Okay, can I be honest with you?
Absolutely.
You're so cool.
Thanks. I think you're cool too.
Like this is a really good date, and I would love to hang out more. I feel like you should probably know that, you know, even though I'm so charming and so cute,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not super experienced. Some might even call it virgin.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've never had sex before.
Okay.
So
How do you feel about that?
I mean, you know what? I'm chilling. It's just not something it just never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it would happen a couple times, and then, maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe she wasn't ready. Maybe things just didn't get there, and then it kind of was on the back burner. It wasn't something I was necessarily going after, and then it just never happened. So is that an issue for you?
No, it's not an issue at all. Do you think that something something while you thought it was going to happen, did something come up for you that like, I'm just interested in where things.
It's just, there's like a lot of pressure sometimes.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
And, everyone thinks you should have sex like so young. A lot of my friends had sex in high school. I just didn't. And then it was like college, and then people looked at you funny if you were a virgin, and then I just never brought it up. And then it just became like this taboo, awkward thing. And I was like, you know what? Let's not even, and it just wasn't a priority for me. And then it just wasn't a thing. And now here I am, and I'm 30 years old, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I just don't know what I'm doing. But I think you're so cool. And I'm also not saying we should have sex right now, unless...
I mean, there's a bathroom right there. You just want to bang it out?
I mean, what does that mean? I don't know anything. I'm a virgin.
Come with me. Come with me, and you'll be... I wouldn't have a problem with that. I think the only issue, unless we want to stay in here.
No. How did that scenario feel for you? Tell me your thoughts and emotions. Go.
I think it was great.
Yeah.
I think it was honest.
Yeah.
And chill. And it was just like, hey, here's this thing.
Masterclass in chill vulnerability right there from Tim Chantarangsu. I know a lot of y'all can't do that, but try and take some pointers. Go ahead.
Try and take some pointers. Oh, so interesting. I wonder if he is waiting, because like the thing about losing your virginity, it's like what they say is like, wait for the right person.
Yeah.
Make sure you love them.
Yeah, but most people regret it.
Most people regret waiting for the right person.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like, I thought that I loved the person that I lost my virginity to, and I would be so happy if I never heard his name again in my life. So like, the only thing that's like, oh man, of not having sex after that long is like having no like moves. Like if you are doing reps of anything, you're gonna get better.
100%.
So
I am leaps and bounds better than where I was. Oh shit, how old am I? I don't know, fucking 20 years
27,
ago?
you said.
Yeah, 27. Than how I was 9 years ago.
I know.
Because I lost it when I was 18. So, and of course, I look back now, and there are a handful of girls who 100% to this day are like, wow, Timothy De La Ghetto gave me the worst sex of my entire life.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? That is definitely true, all right? Where there are girls out there who are like, wow, that shit was not great.
Yeah.
And then, and then there are some who are like, wow, that was amazing, okay?
Yeah.
And so for sure, bro, I think the issue for you, I think honesty will be the best policy because you need somebody who's going to just be comfortable with walking you through it.
I know. I feel like I wouldn't have an issue at all unless they were like, I want to lose it to somebody that I love. And if it's like, oh, well, I don't know if that's going to be me.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when there's pressure on anything, it makes it worse.
I know. But if this guy's like, hey, man, look, honestly, I'm 30 years old. I think you're so cool. And I'd be down if you're down, if we get there.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm waiting to get married. It's not like I'm waiting for this, like, it's not like I'm, hey, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, look, even when I lost it at 18, I remember being in high school, the people I was in high school with being like, you're a virgin? Shocked that I was a senior and still a virgin. I had a homegirl who debated taking my virginity just for funsies.
Right, just to be like, let's rip it off.
Yeah, let's just do it. And another friend of mine who I remember one time being in math class, algebra 2, took me forever to pass. And being like, hey, because we're close friends. I'm like, hey, do you want to take my virginity? She was like, what? It's like, my virginity. She's like, your fortune?
Your fortune.
Like, take my virginity. She's like, oh my God, really? Okay. But
okay.
we never did. It's just people being shocked.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So there's like, I feel like there's so much pressure, even when you're, you're a kid.
Yeah.
Now that you're grown, man, I think the fact that you're dealing with grown women is to your advantage. And I think anybody that's going to judge you for it isn't the right person to do it.
Right. I bet you there is probably going to be somebody that is like, oh my God, I love that you haven't. And then you can just like mold each other into what you want. Because sometimes when you're like, you're really good at this.
Yeah.
Then you're like, wait, are you a whore? But then that's like, you want to get it out. That's the thing though. You want to like get it all out before you find your person. So it's like you're already ready and you're already good. And you're like, I don't care what you did in your past. Now it's us.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man, bad sex is not fun. And you can only get better by doing it.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, hopefully, bro, you find somebody who is not judgmental and is down to, show you a couple things. And if not, prostitute, bro.
Yeah.
Which should be legalized. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Thanks for Tipping. Hey, Megan, thanks for tipping.
Tim, thanks for tipping.
Where can they leave us questions?
Speakpipe.com/thanks for tipping.
And hope you guys have a great day.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.